Howdy y'all. Thank you for joining us today for this unboxing of Parks. This is a game that I've been wanting to play for a little bit here, and curious to see what's inside it. As you can see, it's a game for 1 to 5 players for ages 10 plus. So it's going to take about 40 to 70 minutes. We're going to hike trails and visit national parks. Looks like it comes with some storage trays. That's always a nice addition to a game. All right. Let you know all the contents on the back of the box here. Let you know rule book, board, everything. So cool. All right, let's go ahead and take a look inside. This is one of those games I kept wanting to buy for myself and then kept just putting it on the shelf and selling it before I could get a chance to open it and play it. So now we're going to get a chance. Tell you one thing I'm impressed about already instantly is if you own Wingspan, you'll know what I'm talking about. But well, okay, maybe it was just the out. No, it's the inside too. But the paper they use is like a real, like, I don't know, okay, the words I'm to describe right now just are awesome. It's very, I don't have to worry about my book being all bent up and crimped up, or, I mean, and it's just the quality of the rule book is nice. I just enjoy it. Like, makes me feel already better about what I'm getting from the game and the quality that they put into their components and whatnot. All right, enough talking about just the paper quality of the rule book, but that already impresses me. I can tell you right now. That's one of the very impressive things I like about Wingspan, that I talk about every time when I do something about how their rule book, and then every time I need to look in the rule book, I always just find myself commenting on it, even to the table, like, oh my God, the way they do these books. But let's see if the rule book is good inside. Looks like they got the basic components, let you know the victory conditions, the overview and goal, setup. And then what you're going to be doing is going through seasons. So starting a season, then just what you're doing on turns, taking turns, and what you can do on each of your turns. And then end of game, end of a season, end of game, and then common questions that could arise in the game. Then let you know all of the artists in the game, credits. Oh yeah, 1 to 5, duh. They'll say, oh, it's got a solo mode. All right, definitely have to look into that then. All right, yeah, even the card here has the same quality paper that's on the rule book. So, and this is the game actions card, I guess just like a quick reference sheet. That's nice. Then we got, basically this looks like a little card here. All right, we got some punch outs, of course. If you watched my videos before, you know how I feel about punch outs. I really do not like punching out cardboard. Usually, not in the case of this, I know I'm not going to be able to get replacements, but usually I try to find a way to replace any cardboard I can with plastic and whatnot. All right, yep, we got the game trays here. It does say game trays on the box. And sure enough, here's our game trays. We got mountain. These are like basically the resources. Sun. Tree. Oh, I got the tree upside down. There we go. And I guess water. Now this I did hear about. This is, I think, a wild resource is what I'd heard. But they got them shaped like different animals. So we got the bat here. We have a moose, turtle, not sure, not off the top of my head. We got a wolf, and then we have drop the goat. Can't drop the goat, he's the greatest of all time, right? Goat. There we go, let's see. The other ones should be the same. They just have 2 different trays so that you can have them from around the table. It's just going to have some different wilds, or if I'm right about the wilds, I may be wrong about that, but they are animal resources. Then we have the bison here. An eagle. Looks like a cat. Like a panther or something. Got a fish. I do realize the backdrop I'm using on this does not let you see them very well. I should have raised them to the camera. We have a deer. And a dolphin. I'm going to say another one was like a badger or something maybe. Or maybe they're just a mammal. Alright, so the game trays, those are nice. We have the board here. 3 fold out board. Other than that, just seems like your typical board. Doesn't have a nice little thing here, which is always nice, like letting you know when you need to do things or order stuff. Oh, we got something metal here, probably the first player marker. It says any way the wind blows. All right, these are the workers, because this is a worker placement game to an extent. So here's your workers that you're gonna get. You can see they got little people walking on them. Looks like it's the same art on each of them. 2 of each. And then we got cards. And then trays to put everything back in. What I'm interested to know is whether these will go back in with sleeves. I'm going to say right now it looks like they left a little bit of room, but I think it's going to be a tight fit to do it with sleeves. All right, we zoomed in so we can take a look at the cards and the cardboard punch outs. All right. All right. So comes out pretty easily, which is nice because consider these are art double-sided. Always worried that if you get a rip or a tear, that's going to be some problems. It looks like they got one of these for each color, so that's probably some type of one-use power or something you can do each round, I'm assuming. I'm assuming this is probably maybe the first player marker. I don't know. It shows like camera. Yep. So the way I understand it is you're going to be building... Oh, they're not going to be using those. It's going to be these. You're going to be building a... You're going to be putting out a tableau of things, and this is the beginning and the end of them, and you're going to be putting in these little things randomly, which are the visit spots. Oh, there's 2 boards here. I was about to say, oh man, those are about to rip. No, there's just 2 boards here. All right, so you're going to be putting this thing out, get all this out of the way, and setting up a random display that you can work or place on, and to know what you get when you work or place on it. Like this is sun, this is a mountain. That's the way I kind of understand it. So we'll see if that's the way it really works. We'll show you the rest of these things though. So they got just more of these fireplaces and more of these place things. Lots of these place things, which had me a little worried when I only saw like a few of them. And then I think these might be the photos, because there are photos that you're going to take throughout the game. So I think these are the photos that you take and just see what you end up with. I'm going to say for sure yes, because I want to say I saw someone else playing it, and this was the one that they had gotten, and they were talking about a photo. So I think that's what these are, is when you take a picture, it just gives you a random picture. See what you get. All right. Clean up the mess I just now made. All right. So we're going to go into the cards. Right off the bat, you're going to need the tarot size cards here, which are going to be, these are the ones I had in shop. These are the Gamegenic brand. I know you can get the board game sleeve ones. I prefer those. They come in a box, but with this having a tray, I'm not sure if the box will be worth it, but we'll see once we sleeve these up, see if they go into there or not. Well, I guess we could kind of take a look at that real quick, actually. But yeah, you're going to need the tarot ones. And you're going to need 1 pack of 50 should do you. But these should fit on there quite nicely. And then it does look like, yeah. I mean, we'll see once we get the card in there and whether it'll fit all of them. But Does look like they will go down in the tray with sleeves on them. Now these, I couldn't really quite find sleeves. I might just be out of them at the moment. The size you're looking for is 51 by 77, and you're going to need 80 sleeves. So if you go with the GameGenix brand or Fantasy Flight, you're going to have to get 2 packages. But if you go, some of the GameGenix, I think, do come with 100, or I think Board Game Sleeves I'm thinking of. Board Game Sleeves do have 100 card packs. I really couldn't find any sleeves at my shop and that fit this one. And when I looked it up, apparently you want to look for GameGenix, and they have a line of sleeves called the GameGenix Catan sleeves. And apparently these are the same size as the Catan resources, so, and development cards. So you can look for those sleeves to fit this. It's just at the time filming of this, I guess I'm out of those sleeves at the moment, so that's the reason I couldn't find them. But yeah, the size you're going to be looking for is 51 by 77. You're going to need 80 sleeves. And just like usual, I'm not going to go through every card, but I'll kind of flip through as we're talking about it. Just to kind of, that way if you want to kind of see what the cards, it does feel like they already have a nice finish on them, which already has me liking it. I mean, I'm impressed by the quality and what they're giving in this game already. All right, just getting the different backs separated out here. I'm wondering if this probably has something to do with the game as to what cards you go with, and that's fine. Like I think I see like animals and maybe some type of coast or out in the wild type stuff. Yep. And looks like these are all the same. All right, cool. So you can see the artworks here. Put them all on camera to where you can see. But yep, so they got a nice felt finish on these. And from what I understand, I think some of these may be something that is unique to your person. Like I do remember seeing something where they each had something where they could basically be like a player power type thing. Now I don't think that's this. There's way too many of them. But I think these are just basically, looks like they just got the general, once you know what all this means, it has the general information on there to basically, well, my symbology, that's what I meant to say, sorry, was rattling on there. Symbology to let you know what you're kind of looking for quickly and not have to sit there and super review and edit over every card. But this just looks like seasons. So it looks like these are things that may be changing the way the seasons act. This is the year, so this looks like maybe some type of victory point thing, like whoever did the most of this or who did this type of thing or not, and you get certain extra victory points. So just look at that, because I know you played through 1 year going through all the seasons. This is the thing I think I was thinking of that was like the player powers. It's back, yeah, maybe. Because I swear I saw one of them playing with one of these cards. But yeah, it looks like maybe it's just a one-time use thing when you use water, it looks like. Put a water down, you get that. Kind of cool. And then this is the one with the animal backs. Not really sure what to say about this one. Looks like it's something to do with maybe events or... Not sure what that one has to do with. All right. So that gives you, like I said, you're going to need 80 cards. These are 51 by 77. I know I keep repeating it, but because I don't have the sleeves the whole show. And then now we got the tarot cards. These actually go out on the board. And they're along with visiting the parks. I think these are the parks. I think these are the parks. Well, it says parks on the back. That could just be because of the game. But I think these are the actual parks that you're visiting with the resources when you get them. So they're all the same back. Like I said, you're gonna need the tarot size sleeves. And these have the beautiful artwork that I recognized in the game that made me want to get the game. And you can just see, yep, these are all the different parks you can visit. Nice. Gateway Park. Some of these I've actually been to, so that's pretty cool. Beautiful artwork. You go to these parks, you spend the resources, I'm assuming to get these victory points that are down at the bottom. But that's all just guesswork. We'll definitely get this to the table, especially since it has a solo play. See what happens then. So, all right, cool. We'll get this to the table, see what's up with it. But thank you for watching and have a great day.